Tonight, a rare look inside an ICE detention center. The director of ICE's Seattle field office opened the doors to the Northwest Processing Center in Tacoma to members of the media today.
And the Fox 12 investigators were there to take a closer look. Here's Simon Gutierrez from Tacoma.
According to ICE, there are currently about 1,300 people being detained here in Tacoma. Of those, most are men, and the majority were taken into custody at the southern border. On their way in and out of the Northwest Processing Center, detainees are held in small cells behind thick glass and locked doors.
60% of the individuals in custody are non-criminal. That's because 65% of the bookends that we have are the southwest border apprehensions.
Natalie Asher is director of ICE's Seattle field office. She says she opened the processing center's doors to us to clear up rumors of deplorable conditions and mistreatment of detainees, which she says simply aren't true.
This is a very safe and very humane operation.
But the experience of being held here still weighs on Francisco Rodriguez, a Portland DACA recipient who was detained and taken to the Tacoma facility in 2017.
I was scared, also afraid of what was going to happen after that.
Rodriguez had community support and an attorney. He was released on bond, but won't know whether he'll be allowed to stay in the country until his court hearing in 2021.
My level of confidence isn't really that high, just because the laws are changing every day when it comes to immigration.
To help other detainees, Rodriguez and Cam Koval co-founded Pueblo Unido, which helps connect people being held in Tacoma with legal services.
And there's no reason, we don't have to incarcerate people to this extent. There are ways that people can pursue their immigration claim here in the United States.
According to researchers at Syracuse University who track federal immigration actions, only 10% of the court filings seeking removal in Tacoma cited criminal activity. Back in Tacoma, Asher defends her agency and her agents' activities.
We are all carrying out the laws as they are on the books. So for those people who complain that my officers are out in the streets, I didn't come up with that. That's a consequence of the local policies and decisions that were made by no longer cooperating with us.
She says the average stay at the processing center right now is 73 days.
For a case overall, that's a relatively good number.
The people housed here come from 65 different countries.
31% right now are Mexican, and it's an interesting mix thereafter. It then drops to about 11% from India, and then from there, Northern Triangle countries, Bangladesh, Venezuela.
And despite rumors to the contrary, Asher says detainees have ready access to health care, legal resources, and medication.
This is a time, as you all know, immigration is a very, very sensitive issue. And there is a lot of misinformation out there.
The director of ICE's Seattle field office who accompanied us on this tour says this is the first time that there's been this level of media access to this facility. And she says she did that. She offered us that opportunity in the interest of transparency and in being open to the public. Reporting in Tacoma, Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.